Okay, so here we are at with our stays. So we have trained all of our 3Ds with our stay: distance, distraction, duration. We're not going to go through every training scenario that's possible with these 3Ds, but what you need to decide as a handler is what your criteria is for each one of those separately. So for duration, is your criteria they need to be able to stay for 1 minute, they need to be able to stay for 5 minutes, they need to be able to stay for 10 seconds. Distance, 5 feet, 10 feet, 25 feet away. Whatever your criteria is. Distraction, can I be able to throw food all around on the floor around them? Do I need to be able to do agility with another dog in front of them? Whatever your criteria is, you need to get to your end criteria with each D separately before you start combining them together. So I'm just going to give you an example, and this is how it's going to work for all of them. But again, I'm not going to go through every scenario that you could run into. I know a lot of people on here have already worked stays, but this is just to give you a quick reminder because we forget about training them all separately before combining them. So let's just say that Jib is, I've got a down and I can get to 10 feet away from him, and now I want to add some duration to that, but I know that separately I can do 1 minute away. This is what it's going to look like. So I would cue my stay, and so I'm going to go to my 10 feet away, but I'm going to decrease my criteria for my duration. So stay, I'll back up, we'll say to my 10 feet away, hold for 5 seconds. Yes, go right back to my dog. Stay, go back my 10 feet, hold for maybe 10 seconds, go right back to my dog. Yes, good boy, good boy. So you don't always want to make it harder. So we know that they can do 10 feet of distance. We know that they can do 1 minute, but they can't do them together yet because we haven't trained it. So you gradually build up. 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 30 seconds, back down to 5 seconds, 40 seconds, back to 10 seconds. Again, we want that variable ratio, and we don't want to always make it harder for them. So I know that my dog can stay for 1 minute, and so I've got him that he can stay for 1 minute, and now I want to add some distractions. So can he stay if, okay, I'll bring Reggie out. And so I may want to get to the point that I can run Reggie all around here, but I'm not going to build at that right away. So just give me 1 second. You stay, Jim. Reggie, yes, boy. Boy. So I'm now going to give my cue for Jim stay, and I'm going to do 1 spin. Yes, good boy. Yes, good boy. Stay. So I know he can stay for, in my mind, a minute, but can he stay for a minute with distractions? Well, I don't know that. So the reason I don't know that is because I haven't trained it yet, is where you guys should be at. So because you haven't trained them while you're combining the two together, this is the process of combining. So stay. Yeah. I'm just trying to make it a little more exciting. Yes, good boy. I know he can stay for a minute. I'm adding distraction in. Sit. Yes. Yes. So now I just decreased my criteria. Stay. Up. Up. Nice. Good boy. So that is what I'm talking about combining things together. Break. Good boy. All right, so that gives you guys a good idea of the fact that you need to get your 3Ds, your criteria set up for what you want for your 3 distance, distraction, and duration, and then you need to start blending them together. So by all means, if you run into any questions with this, I know this is a really quick tutorial for something that's actually quite a process. So if you run into any trouble, let me know, post videos, work away at this, and then we're maybe going to have a little challenge in the next little while over stays. So don't let up on this training. Be sure to keep working it, okay?